The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WBCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr.
주인공인가 봐.
will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
짱 좋네.
My bed don't weigh the same. And change my clothes and wash my hair. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go.
버그?
I knelt down in desperation. I felt around for something real. There's a radio station.
이 주인공이 약간 의사 쪽이랑 관련이 있나? 닥터랑 뭐 약 그림 있는 거 보니까.
Keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
거기 제작사 신작이에요. 라이프이즈스트렌지 랑 Tell Me Why. 한글은 없는 게 좀 아쉽긴 하지만 룩아웃 포인트.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
어디지?
Funeral isn't for a while, and I'm not gonna walk into town.
아, 일로 걸어야 돼? 아니 뭐 일로 갈 것처럼 걸었다는 거 같아.
Funeral isn't for a while, and I'm not gonna walk into town.
아, 여기가 아니야? 뭐라는 거야? 아, 일로. 아, 일로 가라.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
그래픽? 그러니까 그래픽 너무 좋은데? 여기가 어디지?
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
무슨 숲에 왔어. 오, 눈부셔.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
뷰 봐봐. 시메터리 베이스우드 리버 베이스우드 볼 수가 있네. 여기서 서면 볼까?
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things. I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick. My hometown.
고향인가 봐.
It felt more
홈타운.
imposing in my nightmares.
My hometown. 여기.
Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
(1865년) This small mining town, 자그만 도시에 quickly grew along with the goal. 오케이, 이런 내용이네요. 넘어가 봅시다.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
떨어질 위험하다. 여기 보면 폴 아자르. 아자르?
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
이거 동물 나오나 봐. 동물이 사는 지역 아니야?
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
헌팅 규칙, 룰.
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
이거 볼까?
I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
광어인가? 약간 트윈 제목이 트윈 미러잖아? 미러가 거울이잖아.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind? Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
뭔가 리멤버니까 기억? 과거 아닐까 지금 현재가? 지금 모습이?
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
정확한 뜻은 모르겠지만 느낌을
This is
보자고.
Anna.
느낌.
She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest
느낌을
pieces.
보는 거지.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their
혹시
pieces.
영자랄 없나요?
What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt.
영어 공부하나
You two feel
치고.
free to chit chat.
아 근데 영어 공부한다
Sam,
치고는 말이 너무
be
빨라.
nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
아, 뭔가 이 주인공이 지금 과거에 대해서 지금 생각을 하는 거야. 자꾸 리멤버 하는 거
Story is
보니까.
important. You know I think that. It's just... People around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't
그런
listening.
느낌으로. 속사정은 모르겠지만 이거 사실 뭔가 슬픈 사연이 있나?
Come on, Anna. Look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
누구지 이 사람은?
Anna, you
Anna?
really need to see this.
아나? 어?
I can't even see. Something's blocking it.
결혼 반지 보여? 그래서 이제 결혼 반지를 보여주면서
Sam,
샘. 이
What are
주인공
you
이름이
doing?
샘이고 이 여자가 아나?
I'm
안나?
trying to be romantic.
고백을 한다.
what? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
왜 프로포즈를 하냐?
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing?
실패?
You look like I just ran over your grandma.
차인 거야?
Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring.
나는 링이 필요 없다.
I don't need a ring.
하였어?
You should know that. We've discussed it before.
뭐야, 어떻게 된 거야? 뭐지?
We weren't happy.
저 안나?
She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
아, 여기 있네 사람이. 닉이랑 샘이랑 그리고 안나인데 아까 안나가 왠지 여자친구 같아. 이 주인공이고 이 사람 누구지? 닉? 차로 돌아가라. 차로 돌아가자고. 이게 이제 게임 목표네.
It's the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
눈부셔.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
언제 시작인가 봐. 트윈미러. 이게 시작된다. I really hope you can make the wake. I am almost there.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
어딘가 왔어. 뭔가 추억을 회상하고. 다트? 이게 딸이래. 너를 딸? 이제 딸이네.
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
뭐야? 딸이 운전해? 난 되게
So-
어려 보이네.
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
You left. Let me explain. Let me. 몰라. 미안하다 할까? I'm sorry. 그래, I'm sorry.
Look, John, I messed up.
아, 잘 선택해야 될 것 같은데.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant
뭔
anything.
말인지 모르겠어.
I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again.
아씨, 뭐라는지 잘 모르겠네. 어?
It's your call.
뭐야? Keep her out of it. 왼쪽이냐 오른쪽이냐 같은데? Promise 하자. Promise to look into it.
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good
선택한 것
points.
같은데?
It doesn't
아닌가?
fit. I hate when things don't fit.
아, 영어라 힘드네.
Me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
그러니까 그 아까
says I'm hiding out
약혼이
here?
아니라 딸이 있는 거 보면
I
결혼한
do.
상태인데 그렇잖아?
See you inside.
뭐지? 그러면? 빨리 추측해봐요. 빨리 상상의 나라를 펼쳐야 돼. 뭔가 부금은 슬프니까 약간 슬픈 내용이 담긴 것 같은데. 팩맨? 팩맨 재밌지. 이 약이 이제 게임 맨 처음 시작할 때 나왔거든? 지금 아까 차 있는 것처럼. 무슨 약일까? 약을 하나 먹고 물도 없이 먹어? 알약을? 알약을 야 물도 없이 먹어?
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
Yes.
Same old town, same old bar. The more things change.
그리고 요게 빨리 달리는 키.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes,
Water
yes it is,
Dawson.
Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back-in-town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances...
허가하지 않았어?
In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
허가. 잘하고 있는 거 아니야?
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
다음에 보자고. 오픈.
Here we go.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that means you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? As if you aren't, well, Nick's memory only goes so far.
신경 쓰지 말라는 것 같아 왠지, 그치?
That's what I thought.
선택하는 게 그런 거 아닐까?
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Leaving as soon as I can. He started just here for Nick. Nick?
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
미치겠구만.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately. Always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
What did you think of it? 뭐냐? I don't want to. 말하기 싫다.
It isn't something I talk about, especially here.
Understandable. Maybe some other time.
그래, 좋은 시간 보내.
Don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
말하기 싫어.
Kathy,
Is it Katie?
Sam, you actually came.
It's good to see you. 좋아 보인다. 좋아 보인다.
it's been too long, Kathy.
좋아 보이네, 제티.
Has it? Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
I will do my best.
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
야, 이거 선택지가 많아.
But I'll try.
선택지가 그렇게 많지?
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
당황스럽게? 당황스러운데? 핀? 붙여.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
이건 뭐지? 뭔 뜻일까? 닉이랑 그리고 안나. 안나가 이 주인공
Happier times.
행복한 시간이었다. 뭔 일이 있나?
Bug was so small back then.
이 머리 좀 이거 묶은 여자가 부인 아니야? 아까 저 딸도 나왔잖아.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet. Bet?
근데 부인인데 프로포즈 왜 거절했지?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
나는 I want my bet. 이거 할까?
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
It has been 영어 정말 Things have been great. Great.
Really good.
좋아.
I'm thinking of going back to school. Go for another master's.
So you don't have a clue what to do with yourself. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
좀 치는데.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my parade.
뭔 일이 있나? 뭔 일이 일어난 것 같아. 사고로.
Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
뭐 분위기상 그렇잖아. 잠깐만, 안나 여기 있네? 안나 여기 있잖아. 그 살인 속의 그 여자 여기 있네? 머리가 바뀌어서 몰랐네. 약간 프로포즈.
Sam!
안아줘.
I've missed you.
그리웠어.
Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
뭐라고? I'm here now.
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
뭐라 그랬어? 말이 너무 빨라. I know. 뭐 긍정적으로 하자고. I know.
Yeah.
야,
I
나도
mean,
알아.
I understand that. Doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
I can imagine you and Nick. 닉이랑 together?
But you and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
무슨
A few months
일이냐?
ago, he never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
I'm sorry, Nick gone. Was Nick?
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous?
Whew.
Now, this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always...
뭔가 좋지 않은데?
I get it. You're still you, huh? You'll
아니,
always
그게 아니라
still be you, Sam. I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home.
집에 간대.
I hate that his stuff is all over my house.
왜
Then
잘못했어?
drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
뭐 잘못했나 봐.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or
No more
two.
than 3,000 million.
Or 3. And then I'll go.
That's the guy who got the mind blown.
뭔가 싸운 것 같은데. 저 여자가 했던 건 이 남주의 부인 아니야?
Walter can be overwhelming at times. But he means well.
야, 여기서도 설마.
Then you should read Great Expectations. It's a masterpiece.
술 끊었는데. 술 한잔 오라고.
So Nick wasn't
씨 오라
drunk,
했거든?
and me, I was drunk as a
술
skunk.
한잔 해야 되나?
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion
뭔 내용인지 한번
for a
찾아봐야겠다.
worthy spirit?
Ah, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
맥주야? 오렌지 주스야, 맥주야?
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately.
술집이니까
Sat
술이겠지?
right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
아닌가? 술집이잖아.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes swirled around him like a hoard.
아, 뭔가 안 좋은 것 같은. 뭐야? He was good dad. Drink, 마시다. 무시하고 마시냐? 마셔. 마셔.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I
license.
wasn't doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way.
왜? 여기까지 가 왜? 왜 여기까지 나가 또?
I'm sorry, everyone.
왜 또
She's
여기까지
just
나가는 거야?
So...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one
뭐가
doesn't take
좋진
it to
않네.
heart.
분위기상. 이거?
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
Are you okay? 존이네. Yeah, just have to leave for. I'm here, you. 얘기를 하고 싶다. 기다리나 보다 그러면. 몇 잔 마시는 거야? 야, 선택이 잘못돼 가고 있는 것 같은데? 아, 원래 스토리상 이런 거겠지? 아니야, 내일 얼마나 취하려고 술 이렇게 많이 마셔.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up.
Shut up.
Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Stop pushing me. I didn't ask you to be there here. I'm so sorry.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back. I couldn't let you miss this. You just showed up. You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive.
아, 뭔가 좋진 않아.
You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
야, 선택해도 이걸 선택하냐 또? 어? 일어나.
Sir, we need the room.
Stay out.
아우 숙취.
Okay, okay.
대자로 뽑고 주무시네.
Monsters have a checkout at 9.
나가야지. 아유.
What happened last night?
어젯밤에 무슨 일 있었지?
My head.
머리가 아파. 당연히 머리가 아프지. 술을 그렇게 많이 마셨는데.
Not my best idea.
술을 그렇게 마셔댔으니.
I black out or what?
뭔가 이 남자 지금 약 복용하잖아. 필이라고 하는 건 필이 약이잖아.
I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
약 복용하라는 건가? 이 남자가 이 약 필 이게 뭔 약일까?
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
그래서 일어났으니까 먼저 씻어야겠지? 그치? 미러 한번 보자.
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
세수? 일어났으니까 세수해야지. 양치도 하고.
I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
나의 셔츠는 어딨지? 물기를 닦아주진 않고 여기서 셔츠?
Even sober, I'd never put my shirt back in the bag.
백이 없어? 셔츠 어딨어? 옷 어디다 벗어놨냐? 셔츠 옷을 어디다 갖다 벗어? 아 여기구나.
If my jacket's here, my shirt can't be far.
이건 자켓이고. 이대로 나가면 안 돼. 잠깐만. 셔츠 어디다 벗어놨어? 아 여기 있네 셔츠. 에? 뭐야? 셔츠에 피가 묻어있지. 갑자기?
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
다시 일로 넘어왔어. 과거로. 왜 저 셔츠에 피가 묻어있는지. 셔츠에 피가 묻었지? 술만 먹지 않았어? 곱게 술만 먹었는데. 그런 뛰어. 화장실로.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
오른쪽으로. 문은 피해야 돼.
Sam, focus.
집중해.
You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
집중해. 이거 조작감이 어우. 집중해. 피해서 가는 것 같아. 그치? 아 이거 왜 근데 셔츠에 옷이 묻었어? 아 여기 있다. 셔츠에 왜 피가 묻었지? 데인저 Behind you, I'm killer. 아니야, 킬러는 아니야. 너는 킬러가 아니야.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
맞는 문을 찾으라는 것 같은데? 그거 아니고. 그래서 왼쪽 어디로 들어가지? 뭔가 좀 괜찮은 걸 찾아봅시다. 아 여기도 아니야. 진짜 빤스런이네 이거.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
맞는 걸 찾으라는 것 같아.
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
와, 진도가 왜 이렇게 리얼하냐? 어? 아, 쇼츠 너무 궁금한데?
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
미러.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
choose. 이 세 개 중에 가운데 뭔가 볼까? 들어보자.
Hide. It's never happened.
Going on. 숨어. hide. 이상을 하면
Get far away. Don't think. Just go. As far, as fast as I can.
fast as I can't. 이 사람.
If I run, I'll keep running.
Run?
I need to face what happened. Answers.
Run.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
몰라. 왜 들어가?
I know what you're thinking. Stop
아저씨 뭔데
thinking
자꾸
that.
나와?
Pills and alcohol? You're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
약과 알코올?
I need to know what happened last night.
알코올이랑
Last
약이
place I
중독됐나?
remember is the bar, so I'll start there.
내 기억은 바에서
Squeaky nail
기억난다.
gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I will be careful. I know how to blend in. I will be safer or annoying. I will be careful.
I'm gonna take it slow and be cautious, don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
알다가도 모르겠단 말이지.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
이렇게 눈이
Whoa.
충혈이 만든 거 같지?
What happened here
빠네?
last night? First, look around.
지난
figure out what
밤에
happened.
여기서 술을 먹었잖아.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
기억을 하는 건가? 무슨 오렌지 주스 마시지 않았나? 그치? 약간 왜 야구 배트가 왜 있어? 저번에 유자리에서 술을 먹었는데 유자리?
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
뭔가가 뭔 일이 있었나 봐.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
지난밤에 피도 있는데
These were sent scattering.
테이블이 쓰러져 있고
Someone thrown into them?
주크박스 모자도 뭔 일이 있던 거지?
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
뭐 안 본 거 있나 봐. 다시 돌아가지진 않거든. 뭐 기억을 지금 더 좀 되새기고 있단 말이지. 응? 기억을 되새기고 있어. 이것도 아닌데. 나가나? 나가볼까?
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
뭐 안 본 거 있나? 이거 왜 클릭이 안 될까? 이 술잔들을 뭔가 안 본 게 있는 것 같은데? 뭘 안 봤을까? 지금 기억에다 넣고 있단 말이야. 이것도 기억에 넣고. 뭐야? 플레이도 돼? 플레이? 이거 일단 아닌 것 같은데? 얘가 저기 있네. 봐봐. 100점. 오. 너무 잘해, 팩맨. Game over.
Chasing and being chased by ghosts.
이런 게임도 좋구만.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
증거를 다 증거 여기 보면 증거를 좀 모으는 것 같은데? 어디서 모으지? 다 모아놓은 거 아니야? 다시 돌아가지나? 다시 돌아가지진 않는데? 응? 뭐 여기서 어저께 뭔 일이 일어나서 하여튼 테이블 뒤집어 엎고 지금 그랬던 거. 이거? 여기 있네.
What knocked this clock off the pillar? It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
왜 시계가 떨어져 있지? 도대체 뭔 일이 있던 거야? Beer? Look?
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me. Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. Hugh's business card.
휴의
Wonder why
비즈니스
it's
카드.
here.
읽기. 어떤가? 휴의 비즈니스 카드. 약사인가? 팜? 파마시스트. 약사? 뭐 볼 게 많아. 여기서도 안 한 게 있네. 여기 있다.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
Joel's hat.
모자.
Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
모자는 여기 있을 거네. 됐다. 기억 다 완성됐다.
I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
어제 일을
At
기억을
least I
하는
can always
거지.
count on this place to make sense.
어제 일을 이렇게 조각으로 해가지고 아까 조각을 모았잖아. 그걸로 이제
Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night.
왜 내 옷에
I just
지금
need to think it
핏자국이
through
있는지.
logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways.
I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
그래, 내가 여기 있었잖아.
My memory ends here. But there's two
여기서
glasses.
두 잔에
Who was here with me?
나 엄청 많이 마셨는데. 여기서 스타트, 여기서 스타트 해보. 여기서 계속 마셨잖아 어저께.
I was drinking on my own.
그래서
Someone
취했지?
approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight.
근데 누가 싸운
Obviously.
거지? 왜 싸웠지 도대체? 시계는 깨져 있고 내 옷에
If I
셔츠에
figure
피는
out how
묻어.
the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
여기 가서 또 물어보자. Toward the
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
순서?
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
이렇게 뭐 이렇게 순서를 맞추는 건가 봐. 그러면 여기서 at the bar on the stage near the jukebox.
The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
이 다음에 어제 어떻게 했지? 아 기억이 안 나는데. 캡?
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
오. 밀고. 그래서 여기서 모자가 떨어졌나? 아닌데? 이건 저쪽인데? 아니다 모자 떨어졌는데? 어떻게 돼?
That can't be right. It doesn't match the damage done to the room. The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. That can't be right.
이것도 아니라는 거
It doesn't
같은데?
match the damage done to the room.
그치. 그러면 이거를
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
내 모자가 저 축구 박스 옆에 떨어지잖아? 저건 여기도 있는데? 아닌가?
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few. The pharmacist's business.
밀고.
That can't be right. It doesn't match the damage done to the room.
아니라는 거 아니야? 번역상 아니라는 거 같은데? 이거 세 개를 맞춰야 되나?
One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the person thrown into the pillar would do it.
그래서 시계가 떨어진 이유를 알아야 돼. 시계는 왜 떨어졌을까? 시계가 떨어져서 이렇게 해서 떨어졌나? 깨졌고 여기서 해서 여기서도 막 병이 막 맞아?
I have to fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess.
맞나 보다. 저렇게 해가지고 여기 시계가 떨어진 거네. 그러면
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few. Looks like not even the memorial. The jukebox is not.
이렇게 해서 주쿠박스로 떨어진 거지. 아까 왜냐면 주쿠박스 옆에 저 모자가 있었거든. 이렇게 해서 여기 주쿠박스 아까 옆에 모자가 떨어져 있었거든. 이게 맞는데? 이건 어떻게 설명하지? 여기도 막 난장판이 돼 있잖아. 이거.
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess.
비즈니스 카드?
The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
그래서 온더 스테이지?
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
그래서 저기서 한 다음에 여기서도 이렇게 해서 되는 건가? 시계 떨어지고 근데 절로가 안 가는데? 모자는 저쪽에 있잖아.
This doesn't fit with the thing I found.
이건 아니야.
Joel's cap.
떨어지고 따이고 캡이 여기가 아니야. 캡이 저기가 맞아.
This doesn't fit with the thing I found.
그러면 에떠빠 여기서 주쿠박스.
Jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
그래서 모자가 떨어지잖아. 그럼 여기는 어떻게 가는 거지? 이게 막 내팽개쳐져 있는데. 이 다음에가 없는데. 요거. 온더 스테이지.
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess. One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting.
그냥 바로 가는데 이렇게 뭔가를 맞추는 것 같은데.
The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
아, 비즈니스 카드 여기 떨어져 있었잖아 아까. 그치? 여기 아까 발견했어요. 비즈니스 카드 떨어져 있었는데. 목표가 싸움을 이제 컨스트럭트 한번 맞춰봐라 뭐 그 소리잖아. 그치? 어떻게 맞춰? 뭐가 맞는 거야?
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the
그래야지
clock
저거
fall.
시계까지 가지.
A person thrown into the
싸우고
pillar would do it.
저 시계 떨어지잖아. 그럼 저기에 항상 뭐 아까 모자가 있었거든? 이게 아닌가? 아니, 알 수가 없네.
The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly. One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting.
하나씩 맞추는 건가? 두 개 맞췄지. 그러면
Joel's
캡은
cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few. The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow. Looks like...
아, 모자가 저기 있는데? 아닌가? 그러니까 셔츠에 왜 지금 싸움이 일어나가지고 지금 싸움을 맞춰야 되거든?
This doesn't fit with the thing I found. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the person thrown into the pillar would do it.
뭐 됐어. 구상은 됐어. 하여튼 뭐 그래서 지금 아우 씨.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you blame more, huh?
어젯밤 그거네.
Backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
이렇게 해서 싸운 거야. 이렇게 싸워서 이렇게 맞췄어. 이렇게 때리고 그래서 여기서 시계가 떨어지고.
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. Not here. Meet me later at the...
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
머물렀어야 됐나? 너무 궁금하다.
Of course.
어떻게 돼가고 있는
I
건지.
come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now?
Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory.
I've heard worse plans.
Basswood's small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him.
드러그 스토어? 마약? 마약은 약, 드러그, 마약? 약국, 약국. 별거 다 파는데? 외국은 그렇나? 뭐 과자도 파네?
Yo, get out the way.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's enough.
이 아저씨.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
무슨 일이 일어난지 물어봐야겠다. 명함이 이 아저씨 명함인데 그러면 아닌가?
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
So I have heard.
Yeah, I got to hear all about it secondhand. Really not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl, I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How?
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mother say.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
Why move to Basewood?
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Of course.
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again. I hope you'll stay for the festivities, Samuel.
Hey, Kathy.
Yo,
Kathy?
Sam. What can I do you for?
Have you seen Dennis?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
문제라도 있냐?
Last night we got into a fight.
지난번 싸웠다.
Like a fist fight.
데니스랑.
Really?
정말?
I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I...
I just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
목표가 뭐야? 데니스 인퀘... 데니스? 얘는 누구지? 타라?
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your, condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve, and your half-digested food starts to leak out
데니스에
into your
대해서
blood.
말해달라.
Why not ask the pharmacist?
And let him know I might have something like that? Ew, he's basically a stranger.
Look, have you seen Dennis?
I saw him yesterday. We exchanged pleasantries. At the wake? Oh, I saw you too. Given his condition yesterday, he might have come in here. You walloped him. Why not ask the pharmacist? I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Was it?
뭐 50% 세일이래 휠체어. 뭔 내용인지 잘 모르겠다. 아 대충은 아는데 뭔 내용인지 모르겠어. 응? 그래서 저 셔츠에 묻은 저 싸워가지고 저 묻은 이유가 뭐야 셔츠에. 어디로 가야 돼? 응? 다 말 거는 거야? 어디로 가야 되지? 카페가 뭐?
Remember when this whole... Back when this...
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
도와다. 도와줄게요.
You know, if you carry fewer things, you tend to not drop as much.
You haven't changed a smidge, have you?
보드 게임? 왜 또 일로 왔어? 왜 또?
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going biologist. I'm gonna study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it!
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise, but...
I wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it...
지금 아직도 못 찾은
Now,
거야.
I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her.
힘 묻은
So eyes on me,
이유를.
buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Ah, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or
들을까?
anything.
들어야 돼 이럴 때? 아까는 물어봤잖아. 그냥 들어볼까? 이게 자꾸 커지는 이유가 뭐지?
You know what I mean? Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
동의하냐? 야.
Yeah, of course.
동의.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. The three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
No time for this. Slowly decomposing. Oh, you know. Oh.
It's been, well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
Coffee?
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.